All right, it is now opening day, which is very sad to say because I won't be able to say that this year on March 26th in real life. But here are the goals. As I said, I turned off owner goals, but I just wanted to take a look. So he wants us to he wants us to win the championship this year. I don't quite know if that's going to happen this year, John. I hate to tell you. Upgraded second base, I would agree, and you'll see why in a second. Sign Jonathan Lucroy to an. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I don't. Why do I gotta sign Lucroy to an extension? I really don't feel like doing that, which is why I turned owner goes off. Find a top 20 prospect, build a top 6 minor league system, build a dynasty in the next 5 seasons. That is a lot, John. Oh my goodness. Okay. You see, we did make a signing. We signed Danny Salazar, 1 year, $1.5 million, because our starting rotation sucks. So we needed a pitcher, and there weren't a lot of options, and he was the best one. It was him or Aaron Sanchez, and we went with Danny Salazar. These are guys that got promoted from the international complex. All right. And a season expectation is to win it all. I don't think that's going to quite happen. Top 10, any surprises? Nope, not really. It's pretty standard. So if we go there, I do want to say there is one thing I changed before we go to this, and I think it was, where was it? Was it AI settings? No. Okay, yeah, it was normal. So I said I was going to have this on high. I did a test save. We're not doing high, at least to start off. It was a little too much for me. So we're going to go back down to normal, and if we're not seeing enough injuries, then whatever. But as I said, I signed Danny Salazar. He slotted in at number 3. Our starting rotation, Eduardo Rodriguez, is getting the opening day start. Oh boy. Nathan Eovaldi is going number 2. And Salazar, Perez, and Weber, bunch of crap. The bullpen, this is bad, guys. How did this, oh my goodness. Bullpen is here. You got Brandon Workman. You got Matt Barnes. Ryan Brazier, who can actually get the ball over the plate. The other 2 guys have control issues. Hernandez definitely has control issues. A 25 graded control. That's great. He's going to walk a lot of guys. Marcus Walden, Colton Brewer. Oh, boy. This is going to be... We're not winning it all with this team. Lineup. He said he wanted us to upgrade to second base, which is fair. You see we have Jose Peraza, who, you know, he isn't an awful player. Pretty solid contact, no power to speak of, no eye at the plate, but he won't strike out a ton. And he has speed, and he can bunt, which I don't really care about, and he can play a solid second base, which is great. This is not a great team, and you see that our guy wants us to build a top farm system. It's going to be tough to do that because the one piece that I did have that I wanted to trade, I don't want MLB home, I want team home screen. The one piece that I did have was Chris Sale, but of course everyone knows he's now undergoing Tommy John surgery. So I'm going to have to probably wait until next year. And it's not that I'm going to have to wait. I will have to wait until next year to trade him. I know I turned on, you can trade injured players. I can't possibly imagine that anybody would be interested in Chris Sale. And yeah, you don't. Yeah. So see, if it's a 1-for-1 deal, we got Miggy, we got Albert Pujols, and we have Justin Upton. Now, Upton would not be awful because you see, or even Pujols wouldn't be awful because you see they both have 3. He has 3 years left. Pujols has 2 years left. We take a look at Sale. He has 1, 2, 3. He can opt out after the 3rd season, 4, 5, and then a team option for the 6th. So, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to trade him for a veteran that has a contract with less years on it, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that this year, unfortunately. So, that's dead money right there. Not going to do anything. So I suppose we can put him on the, is he already on the IL? I suppose he is. Okay, well, all right, so you see Verdugo, he had a stress fracture in his back. He'll be back in 1 to 2 weeks, so we should see him before this first month of the simulation is over. Colin McHugh, who will definitely be a welcome presence to our starting rotation, is due back in 1 to 2 weeks, so we'll throw him on a rehab assignment. And, yeah, and Pedroia, he is not going to play, and he signed through 2021. and it's not a team option, so we're going to have to pay him next year to do nothing. That's great. Awesome. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay. Well, let's start. Let's start the simulation here. As you guys know, I just pretty much simulate game by game, and then it's not until the postseason when I do the 3D pitch by pitch kind of stuff. So, by the way, the lineup, I didn't really go over it. I have Peraza, Devers, Bogarts, Martinez, Benintendi, Bradley Jr., Pilar, Moreland, and Christian Vasquez when we faced a right-handed pitcher. And when we faced a left-handed pitcher, it's pretty much the same, but I have Michael Chavis in there at first base, and then that just kind of shuffles out the bottom of the order. But, okay, here we go. I'm not going to go around this anymore. Let's just get on going here. Let's get to just, first weekend, our first game, a 6-2 loss to the Toronto Blue Jays. Okay, that's fine. That is A-okay. Eduardo Rodriguez won 5 2/3. Does not seem like he did too well. And then we win the second game of that series, 12-6. Can we win game number 3? Yes, we can. But Salazar, in his first start with his new team, he will be out for 5 days, which it's not the worst thing in the world. How did he do in his first game as a Boston? Okay, he went 1 inning. Great, awesome. Signing's looking real good so far, boys. All right. And can we win the series? Yes, we can. So, wait, nope. Hold on. Got ahead of myself there. Okay, yes we can. This Boston Red Sox 3-1. I don't know how, but this team is 3-1. We just won 3 of our first 4 games, and now we get to go to Baltimore. What a great way to start the season. Toronto and then Baltimore, and we lost. See, that's the game. The game knows. If you're talking crap about some team, it knows. And so we lost game 1. We lost game 2. We're going to get swept by the Orioles. Oh, I hope not. Okay, so we did salvage 1 game there. So let's simulate this first game here. Is this the... Yeah, this is the White Sox. All right. And we lose game 1. So we're 4-4 through 8 games, which is a little better than I thought. So let's just take a quick look here how the team is doing. Take a look at the lineups through 8 games. So obviously super small sample size, but Jackie Bradley Jr. is tearing the cover off the ball so far through 8 games. He has started all 8. And he's OPSing over 1,000. Michael Chavis in limited time is doing well. Is there anybody? JD Martinez is off to a slow start. Benintendi, would like to see him been doing a little better. Vasquez, I'm not too concerned how he does at the plate. I just like him to be a good game caller there behind the dish, and he is signed to a great contract, which is awesome to see. We're definitely going to keep him. Devers is doing well. Peraza, Bogarts, so they're doing well. Pitching-wise, that's what I figured. This pitching staff is not good at all, especially the starters. Evaldi has started 2 games, and he had a quality start, I guess, against Baltimore. His first game against Toronto was a little rough. Ryan Weber. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty fair. You know what? I'm actually going to put in pitch counts for these guys because it's only April. So I don't want these guys to be blown out late in the season. Not that it matters. This team's not contending for anything. I don't know why John Henry thinks we can win a World Series, but we're going to just set those at 90, and then once the calendar hits May, once these guys get some starts under their belt, we'll take off the reins and we'll let them go full throttle. Let's see. Is there anybody? So Danny Salazar has actually been our best starter so far, which is great. 3.73 FIP in his 2 starts so far. So he did come back, and he almost had a quality start. 6 strikeouts to 1 walk. See, that's like if he can give me that, if he can give me like kind of quality starts and just eat some innings, that would be great. Because this rotation does not inspire a ton of confidence. The bullpen, surprisingly, has been good so far, which is a little surprising. Outside of Josh Taylor and Matt Barnes, the bullpen has been pretty solid, which is good to see. We'll see if that keeps going. It's probably part of the reason why we are 500. So the offense, as I said, the offense is pretty good. It's the pitching staff that's probably going to hold this team back a lot. So we'll keep going here. And I guess I can actually switch. Let's just see here. Mail and news. Nothing there that I need to be worried about. So actually, before I go anywhere, I do want to see the minor league system rankings. So we are 24th. And our only top 100 prospects, according to OSA, are Downs and Cassius. So we are 24th, and our owner wants us to get all the way up to 6th. That is going to be tough. That is going to be real tough. So let's go to the manager's office. Let me check the waiver wire, too. This is a good thing, especially if you have like a really bad team. Checking the waiver wire is always a good thing to do. You can sometimes find some good options here on the waiver wire. Like, we don't really need a catcher, but if you've needed someone for defense, like, maybe put in a claim on this guy if your catcher is not very good behind the plate. Let's go to the manager's office, and then we can kind of follow along box score here. So here we go. White Sox are 4-3. Dylan Cease and Martin Perez. Let's get going here. And Jackie Bradley Jr. was diagnosed with an oblique strain. He will be out for 4 weeks. So we are going to place him on the injured list in 10 days because he's only going to be out for 4 weeks. And now we need to call up someone to take his place, I suppose, because we don't really have anybody that can take his place. So, okay, let's see. What outfielders do we have down here? We're not going to call up Rusney Castillo. And, well, that's a good thing. At least this is the last year of his contract. That worked out really well, huh? So we're not going to call up Castillo. I guess we can maybe call up Zach Cole Sturgeon. I mainly want someone that's going to be good defensively, that can maybe do something at the plate. This guy looks Keith Curcio. He's never played above Double-A. He doesn't really have a ton of experience in center field. He has a little more. Any of these guys, if they played center, not really. Is there anybody in Double-A maybe that's like a little older that we can call up? Maybe. No, I should probably sign some depth guys to just in case stuff like this happens. I mean, I guess this Curcio guy can't be that bad. It's just just for defense, right? I mean, he should be able to play a pretty solid center field, I feel like. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. We're going to just throw him into the fire and see what he can do. So, Keith Curcio, how is this? I mean, that's not great. I'd rather not. I don't really have a lot of options here. I guess. It would be nice if Martinez could play the field, but nope. Can Zue Lin play the outfield, or is he only in? I mean, not particularly well, it would seem. Wait a minute. Maybe what I could do is, because I'd rather have Zue Lin starts. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. What about if we put Pilar in center field, and then we put Lin in right field? We let Curcio back up at center, and then we let, can any of these guys, I guess Chavez can back up at third, right? Not very well. Well, I mean, he is the arm, but okay. So that's what we're going to do there, and then Zue Lin, will let him bat at the bottom of the lineup, I guess. So we'll let maybe Mitch Moreland. Okay, I guess we can do that. That's okay, I suppose. I'm really not feeling good about this, guys. So what did we do? We put Pilar in center. We put Lin in right field. And then we put someone to back up at second. I guess we put Curcio there, and then I guess Lin can Chavez play second? He can, but he's already starting at first. I suppose we can just let Lin be the backup at second too if Peraza needs a day off, and then Puello can start it right. I don't know. Okay, well. All right, this is not looking too good, boys. It's 9 games in. I'm already stressing out. Josh James, shout out the Angels. That's cool. Okay, manager's office. Let's see if we can get through. Oh, well, actually, the good thing, I just completely forgot about that, is that, this is not what I wanted to do. Team home screen. Alex Verdugo. Yeah, he's coming back in a day, which is perfect, so we can send him on a rehab assignment. because I do want him to get some at bats, so I'm going to send him on a rehab assignment. I know the minor league season starts, I think, in a couple days from now. I think it would start on the 7th maybe, or maybe the 9th. I know that's when the Thunder are going to start, was the 9th. So we're going to send him on a rehab assignment just to get some at bats, and then we can call him up and we can send down the other guy. McHugh too. This is awesome. Okay. I love this. Great. I feel so much better. So we'll send him on a rehab assignment as well. Get some pitches under his belt. Get a couple starts. This team is 6-4. All right. We are 6-4. I don't know how we're 6-4, but we are 6-4. And now we have a series against the Rays, which is going to be rough. Rough. Bark. Dogs. Okay. Manager's office. So we lost 10-4 to the Rays. That's not great. Bogarts hit a second home run of the season. So let's maybe try to get through the Seattle series. It's come like 9-1. Oh man, the Rays are a little better than the Red Sox, I suppose. No shame in that. We just got swept by the Rays. No shame though. The Rays are a good team. The Rays are definitely a good team. Lose game 1 to Seattle and then 4 games set. Lost 2 games to Seattle. Can we salvage a split? Can we go 2-2 against the Mariners? Yes, we can. All right. So it is April 13th. I would like to maybe get to the end of May and then go from there, see how things are going. So we are 8-9, which is a little better than I thought we would be. We will call up a couple of our guys. We'll call up McHugh and Verdugo in a little bit. Maybe we'll call them up after this game against Oakland, because then they can come back for this home series against Cleveland. So the Red Sox are 8-12. We definitely could use that jolt from Verdugo and McHugh. So let's see how they're doing down in AAA. Something wrong with Jones? Strained back. Awesome. So McHugh, as he started twice, and okay, so he's thrown 12 2/3 innings, and he's looking 15 strikeouts. Man. All right, so I think McHugh's ready, so we'll call up McHugh. Transaction. Do I have to do it this way? Okay. Well, all right. Well, I think I'm probably going to send down. Yeah, I'm going to send down Ryan Weber. I hope he has some options left. No, he doesn't. Okay. I really don't care. So I'm going to waive and DFA him. Yes, and then we're going to send down. How's Verdugo doing? Has he been getting some at bats? He's played 6 games, 24 plate appearances. Yeah, okay, he's ready. So this should provide a nice jolt for our team, getting McHugh in the rotation and Verdugo in the lineup. So we'll see how that goes throughout these next couple series, and then that'll probably be the end of it. So we'll send back down injured diagnosis pending. Oh, can we stretch it? Okay, well, I'll just put him on the injured list anyway, and we'll see what it is later. So Verdugo, and then McHugh. And so now this is good. So now we can put Lynn kind of back in a backup role, and we can put in Verdugo in right. So it's the first time we really get to see Verdugo. Very good defensively. Not a ton of speed, but he should be good at the plate for us. And this is good. This gives us a nice middle of the lineup bat, so we can put him maybe before Benintendi, and then perhaps, so we split up the lefties. Well, it doesn't really matter because Moreland's a lefty too. I guess maybe we can bat Verdugo 4th, and then we can bat. No, I don't really want to bat Martinez 5th. I suppose maybe. I guess we can just do this. We can do Verdugo 5th, and then there's just going to be 2 lefties in a row. That's just how it's going to be. So then the lefty, so we put Lynn back there, and then we put Verdugo into right field and 5th. And see, it's nice when we play a lefty because, no, I guess not. And sure, why not? Okay. And then pitching wise, we need to put McHugh in. I will put him on a lighter pitch count because he did just come back. I'm going to put him at 85, not 852. Let's not have him throw that many pitches. And yeah, so his first start will be, I'm actually going to, when was the last time he started? he's exhausted. So actually slotting him into the 5th spot will be good for him. So we have a 4-game set against Cleveland, and then we're home against Toronto in 3 weeks. So we put him on the 10-day IL anyway, which is fine. So let's see how we do here against Cleveland. And Verdugo in his first game got 2 hits, it would seem, and we won 5-0. And so we're 2.5 games out of a wild card spot. Now, it doesn't matter, obviously, but I'm a big proponent. You're not going to win a playoff spot in April, but you can put yourselves a little ways out. So if we can just stay close, that'd be good. Verdugo's apparently disruptive. Chavez is outspoken. Sale is selfish. Okay, so we got okay, we could use a captain too. It would help if we could maybe find a captain at some point. So let's see if we can keep going against Cleveland here. We lose game number 2. Lucroy wants to be part of the starting lineup. He can shove it. I don't care. He's a backup. He's not starting over Vasquez. Absolutely not. I need Vasquez back there. Can we take 3 out of 4 from Cleveland? And yes, we can. Colin McHugh suffered a day-to-day injury. Come on, boys. What, we got the Sixers medical staff? What is going on? So let's get going here. We have this 3-game set against Toronto, and then we're on the road in Minnesota. So let's see how we do against Toronto. Let's go to the manager's office. And let's see, game number 1, we won 15-8. Danny Salazar, chronic back soreness, 5 weeks. Awesome. Now, see, this is why I did not want to do the injury setting that was higher, because that would not have been good. Okay, we'll need a pitcher. All right, Ryan Weber, come on down. Sorry. I just opened Adobe Illustrator. Whoops. That was not what I wanted to do. Hopefully it doesn't open. Oh, nope, it did open. Okay, well, let's not open that. So Ryan Weber is back in the starting rotation. That's not great. That's not what you want. So let's see if we can get some wins here against Toronto. If we can sweep, that would be phenomenal. We can't. Can we beat Tanner Roark in the rubber match? No. So we are 12-15 at the end of April. And close the Illustrator. Oh, boy. Trying to close Illustrator. There we go. I don't think you guys saw it open, but it just opened on my screen accidentally. So now we have this 3-game set against Minnesota before we go back. Oh, my goodness. We're playing Toronto a lot in this opening month. So we lose game 1 to Minnesota, 3-0. We got shut out. We let up 3 home runs. Lose game number 2, 5-3. Are we going to get swept by the Twins? Nope. So we do salvage 1 game, but 13-17, we're not looking too good. We're only 3.5 out of the wild card heading into this series with Toronto, which is good. So we're going to stop after the series with Toronto. Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to take him 6 days at least to come back. That's not... okay. I do like having Jackie Bradley out there for the defense. Personal message. Recovery unclear. Oh, man. The White Sox want to trade us Encarnacion for Jeter Downs. Oh, no way. I should definitely do that, right? Get Edwin Encarnacion for, like, my top prospect? What? So we have 1 game against Toronto. I think we actually won the previous 2, so we could get to within 1 game of 500 heading into May if we can sweep the Blue Jays. Let's take a look. Can we do it against Hyunjin Ryu? No, we lost 5-8. Okay, well, so let's simulate to May 1st, and we are here at May 1st, and Josh Taylor tore his UCL. He'll be out for 14 months. All right, so we need a new relief pitcher. So before I forget to do that, we will get, I suppose we could get maybe, actually, yeah, he has Major League experience, so we'll get him up here. He can be middle relief. So let's take a look at how the team's doing. We'll start with pitchers because we're here. Oof, not very good. Which is what I figured. Hernandez, that's what I figured. I mean, he has 14 walks to 13 strikeouts. We might need to send him down. He's killing us. Evaldi, when's his contract until 2022, huh? So we have him for great. That's great contract. That's awesome move. Well, we can't do much about Evaldi. Brazier, let's see, his FIP is, his FIP is 375. Workman's is 3.14. I think it's just because they had a rough start. I think they'll be fine as the season goes on. Weber, we just got him back, obviously. Martin Perez, is he eating innings for us at least? Not really. Well, I guess he's averaging about 5 a start. Not great. Eduardo Rodriguez is actually doing pretty well. Maybe we try to, what's his contract? So he can get arbitration. Maybe we might want to try to trade him this year for something, if we can, before he really starts to just fall off. Colin McHugh has done well in his 2 starts. He's 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. He's yet to allow a run. He's only allowed 9 hits. So, yeah, okay. And let's see how the lineup is doing. Sort by OPS. Devers is doing pretty well. He's slashing 284, 331, 545. Benintendi, Verdugo's done well. In his time back, he's OPSing over 800. Bogarts, he's not having the type of year I would like him to have yet. In 141 plate appearances. Vasquez, once again, not concerned. Pilar's not doing great at the dish. Moreland's not doing very well. Martinez has had a slow start. He does have 6 home runs, though, which is second on the team. Peraza, once again, he's not really going to give you a lot of power, but his average is good. I suppose that counts for something. And the Red Sox are 15-18 on May 1st before this 3-game series with the Rangers. 8.5 back of the New York Yankees, who are 23-9. That seems to be the best. Nope. Well, by winning percentage, the Astros are actually better, 24-7. So they are the second best team in baseball, and we are only 3 games out of the wild card race. The Royals are somehow 17-14. So, I mean, we're there. If we can make some moves, we might be able to finagle our way into the playoffs somehow. I don't quite know how we're going to do that, but anyway, I want to thank you for watching episode number 2. I do appreciate all the support. Hopefully, episode number 3, I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, Saturday, the 21st, or Sunday, the 22nd, one of those 2 days. And then next week, we'll get out probably at least 2 more episodes, if not more. But I want to thank you guys for watching episode number 2. Leave a comment down below. Any thoughts, concerns, questions, anything you want to say, leave it down below. I'd be happy to get back to you. And once again, thank you for the support. I'll catch you guys in episode number 3.